goldfields again today, and sort of near a road again, as you can probably hear a bit of traffic. And you know, I've sort of been going half an hour, just haven't really found much at all, so you know, just poking around. A lot of sketchy signals that just sort of turn into nothing, but anyway, had a good, you know, good few numbers down here, fair way down, you know, nearly lost it, then I found it again. And if we look down here, there's something rather round looking there, so I was trying to see, there was a bit of crockery stuff came up as well. I don't know where I put it, but anyway, we've got that. And if we look at that carefully, it almost looks like it's got a hole in the middle, so I reckon that might be a Chinese coin, which is always cool. So I thought it was a halfpenny at first, but there we go. So I reckon we'll have to give it a clean up and see what we've got, but I'll just see what it rings up as now. But you know, 18, 19, so anyway, I'll give it a clean and we'll see what we've got. Now I have to check, of course, but I reckon that is the same as the last one I found. I think that's the right way up, I'm not too sure. But anyway, I reckon maybe it's a bit different, I don't know. I'll have to have a look, but anyway, I'll do a bit of research and put a date on the screen there, but it's jolly cool. So it's got a bit of a not quite square hole. You can sort of see it drops down on this side. So, and let's keep going while we've still got some daylight and some time, and see what else we can find. Just been to a wedding and then I ducked out for a few hours in the afternoon, so that's made it worthwhile, and we'll see what else we can find. Now down here we had a 12, and can you see that? Now I have cheated and looked at it, so I know there's a disappointing end to this. It's not all there, but well, we got a bit of a buckle, and around there it looks like stars and moons, and a bit of leaf work up here. But anyway, really light little, you know, cheap little buckle, but nonetheless it's a cool little piece of history, so you know, I'm happy with that. So anyway, let's see what else we can find. Now, hopefully this isn't rubbish, but we cannot leave this here, I don't think. Just a beautiful little sweet sharp signal right here, so hopefully we'll be onto something good. And something has fallen out here. Where'd that come from? It came from there. Little coin slot there. And look what has dropped out. A nice penny. So, well, we're going to have to give that a clean up to see what's on that. But I think it's Britannia by the look, so jolly good, jolly good. We'll give it a clean and we'll see what we've got. That's awesome. Now there we have Britannia, and look at that date there, 1914. Now that should be a Commonwealth penny. So I think we've got a British penny. Well, it is British, of course, but there we have George the Fifth. Now, I have never found a Britannia with him on it before, because Australia started minting their own coins, you know, after Edward, well, in 1910. So, you know, that's a British one, and we've got George the Fifth there. So, that's rather cool. Here's another signal you can't leave. Another beautiful sharp signal, so is this going to be a halfpenny or a little silver or a bit of rubbish? Well, we shall see. Well, I think maybe on the halfpenny trail, looking at that, looks about halfpenny sized to me, and I reckon I can see George the Fifth on there, so it'll be a Commonwealth. And see if we can squeeze the date off him. There we go, 1928, so not bad at all. And sort of right in amongst all this scrubby bush stuff. So anyway, I won't bother cleaning up too much, so we've got a date and we'll see him a little bit later when I've cleaned him up. 24 down here, and we have got an old keyhole. That's a big one. Big old key, that one. So that's cool. I will be going soon. I just keep getting distracted, but anyway, we'll keep going. I am sort of heading back towards the car now, so we'll see what else we can find on the way there. I'm just doing along this little bit of a banky bit here because I don't know, there seems to be a fair bit of glass and stuff along here. Had a 1819 in here, and I did pull out that. I thought, oh yeah, so I swung over the hole again, and I still had an 1819 in here, and we've got that one. So whether that is part of the same or not, possibly is. But anyway, that's a little lantern of some sort. Almost looks like that bit there is actually porcelain. You can just see a bit of writing actually on that patent. So that's interesting. I'll clean that up when I get home and see if there's actually anything written on that wick winder, but you know, that's an interesting one. So I've been digging along this banky bit here, just a heap of little bits of melted brass, so you know, really annoying, but you gotta dig them because you just don't know what you're gonna find. So, but you know, I've just been digging lots of little pieces of melted metal, so anyway, we'll see what else we can come up with. But you know, there's bricks here and that, so had an 18 down here, and I reckon I've got an old fob watch case. So I don't think it'll be silver, being an 18, it'll just be a brass one, but anyway, nonetheless they're pretty cool, so I'll clean it up when we get home, but I dare say there'll be nothing much on it. But anyway, it's not a bad sign. So if we can find that, can we find a coin? Poking around here. Now just there's where we've got that fob watch case thing. We've got a 19 here, so let's see what this one is. I'll try live digging. May just be more of a watch or something, or who knows. So we'll see if I've got it out. And she's in our plug, so see if we can see anything here. And I can see something here. Ah, it's an old keyhole. Quite a big one too, so not a bad find at all. I don't mind finding those. They're always cool, especially the big ones. They're just awesome piece of brass. So anyway, I don't mind that. We'll put that in our bag and we'll keep going. Now hopefully we're not disappointed here, but down here, if I can get untangled, we've got a nice you know, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I'll just scrape a bit of ground apart here and see if we can get a better location on it. So I've got my eye on the spot. Got the shovel and we'll see what this is. Now, we should have it in the plug. Maybe. Or maybe not. Just there. So, what do we got here? Something there, but I don't know. Gonna have to give another dig with the shovel, I think. Try and loosen something up here. And I can see. What can I see? There's a bit of green on the end of my shovel, which there we go. That'll be it. Whatever that is. Cap off something. So I'd say that's brass. Anyway, it could have been a coin, but it wasn't, so we'll have to keep looking. Now you can sort of see there's still bits of bottle and glass and stuff, but this has all been sort of pushed up here, so you know, it could have been pushed from somewhere else. But you know, someone else has been through here because there's a couple of mouth organ reeds under a tree there, so you know, someone else has been through here with a detector, I'd say. But had a 16 down here, so you know, kicking aside the leaves and having a look. And what is that? If we flip it over, looks like a buckle of some sort, which is rather cool. I've never seen one like that before. It looks like the waistcoat ones, except you know, a lot bigger. So that is an awesome little piece. Oh, I like that. Don't know if it'll still work like the other ones do, but anyway, I won't fiddle around with it too much now, but you know, I reckon that's pretty cool. So it's just a little light one, of course, but I like that. So let's see what else we can fossick up around under the trees. Well, you can see a few bricks here and there, and down here, just under the grass here, we had an 18. We've got an old pick. So it's in one piece, that one, apart from a bit damaged at the end there. Anyway, so old goldfields pick. Anyway, starting to head back towards the car. As you can sort of see, we had a nice shower of rain. So I was sheltering under a tree for a while there, but I sort of got a bit saturated. But anyway, not much I could do sort of out here. But anyway, had a 21 down here, and I'm sort of, starting to despair of finding anything else out here because, I just haven't found anything for a while. Well, for a long while actually. Anyway, 21. Oh, that looks nice. Doesn't that look nice? I think it looks lovely. Now my phone's all wet and I can't zoom out. So I'll have to do it zoomed in. Look at that. That is a little buckly bit of some sort. May even have some snakes on there. Is that snakes? Maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyway, I'll give that a clean and I'll be back and I'll try and zoom this phone out. Dry my fingers. Anyway, we're back in a tick. Now, are you ready? She is glorious. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And I do believe they are snakes. So, they go round and up and twirly round there. The other one goes the other way. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I haven't got any sunlight to put it in, but look at that gold gilding on there. And if we flick her over, we got more gold. So, she's held up well. She's still got all the gild on there. So I'll have to get them better photos in the sunlight a bit later, but nonetheless, that is absolutely beautiful buckle. I mean, that is the find of the day, I think. Has to be. So, I'm going to give this little area a bit of a go over and see if there's any other bits of it around, but it's probably going to be the only bit I find. Anyway, that is absolutely brilliant. So, absolutely beautiful. Had a little 9 down here and I thought, ooh, could be a gold ring. But not so lucky. We've got a little corset fastener thing. So anyway, we won't worry too much about cleaning up now, but it's probably just going to be a plain sort of one. Anyway, hopefully there's not a heap of those around here. Although I've only ever found them, 1 or 2 of them at a time, but anyway. Now just there is where I got that buckle thing, and I've sort of, been up and coming back down sort of here, and got an 18, sort of scratchy 18 down here. Can you see that one? I reckon I got a button, so they lost their buckle and their button and their corset fastener. So I reckon there's writing on that one, so I'll give it a quick clean and we'll see what we've got. So back in a tick. Now that says there, not sure how you pronounce it, but Gobby or Goby, Gobby, Goby and Haynes, London. So, I don't think I've got that one at home. So that'll look nice. It's a, nice looking button actually. So anyway, don't mind finding those. Gobby and Haynes, London. So I'll have to look that one up, see if I can find any info about it. But anyway, see what else we can snavel. Now there's where I got the buckle and the button before, and down here at a 15, and where did I see it? I must be going mad. I'm sure I saw it. There we are, looking at the wrong clod. Got another button. So, being a 15, it's not going to be the same one, I don't think. And I reckon that'll be a plain one. so if it's not, we'll see a photo later, but I reckon it's just a plain brass one, so we'll keep going. Now there's where I just got the button, and having a swing around under these soaking wet bushes here, and we've got a nice signal just here. If you can see the screen. So the same sort of numbers as that buckle rang up as. So what are we going to get here? I'm almost hoping for a coin, but I don't know. So hopefully I've got it out. We'll just see. No, she's gone. Whatever that means. Let's see if we can get her this way. Well, we're in our clod, so let's see what we can find in here. Now, which piece is she in? That one. It's probably just going to turn out to be a bit of rubbish after all this breathtaking excitement. Well, nothing's dropped out that I've seen, so we're going to have to get the pinpointer out, I think. See where she's gone. Maybe a little threepence, because they sometimes hide like this. Whatever it is, she doesn't want to be found. Hopefully it's not just a little washer. It's the other thing I'm a bit scared of, and it's not a threepence. I think it may just be a washer. Has it got a hole? Yes, it has. So, one of those. Always a beautiful signal, and always a, pain in the neck. Anyway, there's one less in the ground now. Not going to make any difference, but there is one less in the ground.